Today on Fix It Upright, we will repair this chair that a dog chewed through. I'm going to start off sanding it with a lower grit. We want to remove all of the splinters on the wood. Now that I'm done sanding this side, I'm going to sand the other side as well, removing any splinters or any wood that is just hanging on. Once you're done sanding, go ahead and use a brush or a vacuum to remove the dust. Depending on what you're repairing, I highly recommend doing 2 different grits. So now that I'm done with the first sanding, I'm going to use a finer grit to go over and sand it again. Now that I am done sanding, I'm going to be using this DAP plastic wood putty. Works great, just make sure it's new and it's not too dry. Now I'm going to apply the first coat of the putty. I like to use a glove because it's easier to apply it. Now that I'm done with this side, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. When applying this, it does not need to be perfect. The sanding will make it perfect. Now that I'm finished applying it, I'm going to let it dry for about an hour, and this is what it should look like when it's dry. Now that it's dry, I'm going to use a finer grit sandpaper, and I'm going to sand both areas. Now that I'm done sanding, make sure to brush off the sawdust. You do not want that to stick to your stain. Here's what the final sanding looks like on both sides. Pretty smooth. Once it is cleaned and dried, you can go ahead and apply your stain. When applying your stain, you can use a paintbrush, a rag, or a sponge. I personally like a sponge the best. Make sure you do not use too much of this stuff, it goes a long ways. After I'm done with this first coat of stain, I'm going to let it dry before applying the second coat. The chair is dry now and it is ready for the second coat of stain. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below on what you guys would like to see next. Here is the finished product, not too bad.